What is up, guys? Welcome back to Texas Beer Reviews. It's been quite a while since I did my last one. Just been busy with some other stuff. I think I mentioned the last time I talked about that in the video. Anyway, gonna dive into this one because grocery shopping, and I always like to try out the Bishop's Barrels and the DRs and stuff like that. So we will be looking at the brand new Bishop's Barrel 23. And this is their Rye Doppelbock aged in WhistlePig Rye Whiskey barrels. It sounds pretty interesting. I do enjoy Doppelbocks. You don't usually see barrel-aged Doppelbocks very often at all. I think they've done well with a lot of their rye barrel stuff before. So anyway, this one was bottled on February 12th. It's the first time I've seen it on the shelf. I wasn't sure of the actual release date, just had no clue. Walking by the beer single wall, and there we go. So anyway, comes in at 12.5%, and yeah, let's check it out. So I had planned to do some ingenious stuff that came out recently. Got busy with other things. Drank through most of them. I do have some of those cans left, so I'll try to get some time to review some of those as well. But yeah, check it out. All right, so. Oh my goodness. Splashing everywhere. Yeah, so if you're not familiar with Doppelbocks, is a traditional German-style lager beer. Double bock is basically what it means. So it's going to be a bit heftier in ABV, typically, a bit more intense in flavor. It's got a nice, usually sweet caramel, fruity maltiness to it. Anyway, so that's kind of what I'm expecting out of this. Maybe some rye spiciness, but pours out, looks like a Doppelbock, or typical barley wine type hue to it. I've seen some Doppelbocks that are a little bit deeper in color. One I can't think of off the top of my head. One of my favorite ones, Optimator, I think. No, not Optimator. It's the other one. Anyway, kind of a off-white cream color head to it. So, looks smart. Check out the aroma. Ooh, I'm getting a lot of booze on that guy. Yeah, this one is very boozy right off the start. Just definitely get a lot of whiskey. The whiskey character on this is huge. It's primarily what I'm getting. I am getting some of that caramel and toffee as well, but really right out the front, it's just straight like rye whiskey. I wouldn't even say rye, honestly. If I didn't know what the barrel was, definitely would say alcohol and has a whiskey or a type of aroma to it. Rye may be a little specific off the bat, but considering it is Asian rye, then yeah. Yeah, just it's a lot of whiskey going on, so let's see if it comes out in the taste. Cheers. Oh, yes indeed. All right, so that is good. Oh man, so the whiskey character is huge on this, which I do really enjoy. And also that Doppelbock is really nice. I was hoping that there wouldn't be really any kind of bitterness to it at all. You typically don't see that at a Doppelbock, but I don't know. I thought maybe the rye might be a little bit spicy on it. But it is really, really nice and smooth. So that whiskey character is, like I said, it's huge on the taste. A lot of caramel to it. And then that toffee from the Doppelbock base comes through. Really clean and smooth on the finish. Nice and sweet, but not too sweet at all. Man, yeah, carbonation is pretty much perfect on this guy. Really nice. Not too, I like barrel-aged stuff to be quite a bit softer. Not too effervescent. Wow. Yeah, so still pretty boozy, though. Comes a little bit through the nose, too, of that kind of finish of that alcohol presence. I wouldn't say it's too much, so, but If you don't like a huge whiskey character or booziness on the beer, you might want to let this one sit for a little bit. But if you really like that whiskey character, I would drink it pretty much now. It is phenomenal, I think, in my opinion. I really think barrel aging, something like that kind of a barrel, does well with this style of beer too. I just think the flavors meld so well, and it adds that added depth. It adds a bit of an extra depth to that Doppelbock base. Caramel, but there's some of those unique characters from the whiskey barrels kind of elevate that those flavors from the Doppelbock. So yeah, this is awesome. Probably go ahead and post this on Untapped. It has been a while, but I think it's a pretty easy 4.5 for me. Definitely, I can't remember what the last Bishop's barrel I had was. I think it was something off the wall. It was all right. I was a little bit. It sounded great, but I was like, yeah, the last one was kind of okay. It was a little bit different style too, I think, if I recall. But this one, I think they nailed pretty awesome. So check this guy out if you haven't yet, especially if you like Doppelbocks and whiskey barrels. So yeah, that would be it for Bishop's Barrel 23. So as always, cheers, and I'll catch you guys later. If I can click on the stop button.